Donal Ryan, Donal, we're back in action. The start of the LGFA League campaign kicked off last weekend. Of course, Limerick had a bye week, but your two group opponents played off each other above in CIT and Carlow IT, and a good win for Offaly. And I suppose you will have sit back and watch the stream of that game. What did you make of your opponents this weekend?
Yeah, they're a strong physical team, and they can move the ball and they can score, because 3-16 in ladies' matches is good scoring. So it's going to be a hard task for us, and we're going into their backyard. So yeah, look, it's great to get a game. Unfortunately, last week we're the only county that didn't have a game, so we couldn't get a challenge match, anything. So it's nice to get a game. Yes, Offaly have a game under their belt, but we're looking forward to it. We're looking forward, we really are.
And this league campaign as well, obviously with the divisions being split the way they are, it's a quick enough campaign. You're into the knockout stages then relatively quick as well. You can kind of look at it twofold. You can look at it in the case of it's a shortened campaign. We mightn't get much game time, or you can look at it. It's a short route to a bit of silverware. It's a double-edged sword, the current format.
Yeah, it is a double-edged sword, because what you're worried about in a situation like this is when matches come around quick, you're worried about injuries. And it's the quick turnaround. That would be a worry of mine, because when people haven't played in so long, and look, we're training fine, but it's not the same as a match. And then when you're in the heat of a match, you're worried about hamstrings and people getting injured, and you've only a few days basically to turn around again to the next match. But look, everyone's in the same boat, so that's the way it is. And we're all going to have these games, which is great. Look, it's great to have a game every week, because otherwise you can only look for a challenge match every week. So it's great to have a proper game every week.
And the squad and the training, how has that been going over the past few months? I suppose, look, when those fixtures did come out and that kind of clear roadmap was laid out in front of you for the season, it must have been, you must have finally felt like, okay, here we have a structure, we have a commitment to games, and that must have been a great feeling considering the 12 months previous.
Oh, it's fantastic. In fairness, look, training's going very well, and we're getting huge turn of the training to the girls. So the girls are fully committed, and we're a fantastic bunch. And we're delighted with the bunch we have, and the commitment they're giving to us. And it's a good buzz around training. You can sense it off them. And so, yeah, we are delighted with the way everything is going at the moment, yeah.
I suppose just about last year's campaign, and some very positive performances, but just coming out the wrong side of a few results. What were the biggest learnings that you would have taken from that going into this season? And I suppose, look, did the girls and the panel as a whole glean much confidence from the 2020 campaign?
Yeah, you see, a lot of the 2020 campaign for us was a learning curve. A lot of those girls have never been in an adult inter-county panel before. So it was a learning curve, a huge learning curve for those girls, because look, they're going out in the clubs, and these are the best girls going out in their club, but then they're going out meeting girls that are equally as good as them, and they're pushing the limit for the whole game, and stuff they haven't experienced before, even everything about COVID and going to games and the rules and the regulations, and take that all on board as well, because it is an extra bit of a hassle that you're only allowed to use the dressing room 14 minutes, and everyone, that's from the first person that goes in there, and the physio can't go into there, they need a set up because they have to be outside in an open area. Just things like that, and the subs had to be separated above things. It was a lot to take on board, but it had to be done, and it was understandable, and it worked well last year. And thanks be to God, we'd had no cases, and I haven't heard of anything going around at any other counties at the moment. So it's working well, in fairness, what they're doing.
And finally, I suppose, Donal, from without giving anything away tactically, from last year to this year, what are you looking to improve on with this Limerick side, or where are you looking to try and push them on?
We're looking just to improve. I suppose like the likes of Fermanagh games and things like that. We had slow starts, so we're looking to get better starts in game. And the be-all end-all is the top secret is we need to score more than they do.
Donal Ryan, we'll leave it at that. Best of luck for the weekend.
Thanks very much.
We look forward to catching up to you post-match.
Thanks very much.